There's a bar light glowing through the dusty glass, calling out slow like a prayer you pass. Wooden stool shaped by 1,000 nights, holding stories worn thin by the fights and the flights. Every scarred up booth has a past to tell, where the quiet ones hide and the loud ones fell. And when the world burns cold outside, this place keeps a little fire alive. This is where the broken hearts get fixed, one cheap beer and a song in the mix, where the bartender knows when you're losing the grip and pours the truth that don't burn your lips. Yeah, these four walls heal what life came in, turn strangers to brothers by the night's end. Jukebox humming like an old friend's voice, letting lost souls feel they still have a choice. Some cry quiet in the corner booth, some laugh loud trying to outrun truth. But everyone's welcome when the lights ain't low, 'cause pain don't judge in this kind of glow. You ain't weak for walking in here, you're just tired of carrying your fear. This is where the broken hearts get fixed, one cheap beer and a song in the mix, where the bartender knows when you're losing the grip and pours a truth that don't burn your lips. Yeah, these four walls heal what life came in, turning strangers to brothers by the night's end. Out there the past keeps drawing blood, but in here it settles like a southern flood. Red dirt wounds and Texas nights fade a little under broken neon lights. This is where the broken hearts get fixed, one cheap beer and a prayer in the mix, where the weight you carry finally slips and the music stitches up the ribs. Yeah, this place don't promise a brand new end, but night by night it helps you stand again. I was raised where the red dirt stains your boots for good, where the sun beats down harder than any man could. Mama kept faith strong, Daddy kept the bills paid, and every lesson learned was Texas made. We didn't have much, just enough to get by, but pride was something money couldn't buy. Where I come from, the roads are rough, and the ones that stay learn to be tough. We carry scars like a badge we've earned from the winds we faced and the bridges burned. Yeah, every mile under that blazing sun tells a story of where I come from. Grandpa's field still holds a ghost of rain, and the fence line rattles with yesterday's pain. He says, son, don't you run from the dirt and grit. It's the only way a man ever learns to stick. Now I'm older, but the truth's still clear. This land's the reason I'm standing here. Where scars like a badge we've earned from the winds we faced and the bridges burned. Yeah, every mile under that blazing sun tells a story of where I come from. I've seen cities shine with a false quick glow, but nothing warms a heart like the place you know. So when they ask me what built this man, I say dirt, God, sky, and a working hand. Where I come from, the roads are rough, and the ones who stay learn to be tough. We hold tight to the folks we trust and bury loved ones in this same red dust. Yeah, every mile under that blazing sun tells a story of where I come from, and I'll carry it with me wherever I run. This old dirt road, where I come from. Hit the floor when the fiddle kicked in, that red dress moving like a wild Texas wind. She gave me one look from across the neon lights, said, boy, if you can two-step, we might dance all night. I wasn't born fancy, but I got that awesome swing, and when I took her hand, I felt everything. The band hit that rhythm only Texas boys play, and we slid on the floor like it was paid that way. Summer porch breeze, warm as the sunrise on the Amarillo trees. She whispered, hon, don't let me go too soon. So I pulled her closer under that West Texas moon. The floor was crowded, but we carved our own lane. Every turn we took, I was saying her name. The steel guitar cried like a lonesome train, but her smile cut through every note of pain. We were two-stepping through the night, turning slow, then spinning right. Boots on fire in the pale bar light, heartbeats matching, holding tight. Yeah, the whole damn world felt just right when we were two-stepping through the night. Maybe love starts quiet, maybe love starts loud, but ours began dancing in that honky-tonk crowd. No big promises, just a simple sway. Two hearts moving the same damn way. We were two-stepping through the night. No fear, no rush, no fight, just a Texas tune and the perfect side. Her hand in mine, fitting just right. If I live forever, I'll remember that sight. Us two-stepping through the night. signs are humming, boots are knocking on the floor. The band is playing louder than the thunder at the door. I caught her smiling sideways with a long neck in her hand, and the whole damn bar lit up when she said, "Come on, be a man." We hit that Texas two-step like we own the hardwood boys, spinning past the cowboys, kicking sawdust toward the door. She laughed like summer lightning, wild and sharp and free, and the crowd just made a circle like they knew it had to be. We're two-stepping at midnight, cold beer in my right hand, a heartbeat keeping rhythm with the red dirt from the band. If tomorrow comes to find us with our boots still in the sand, we'll blame the songs and the bar lights and the way it all began. The fiddle cried a heartbeat, steel guitar cut through the smoke. We moved like something holy, like the night itself awoke. Every chorus pulled us closer while the floor kept spinning slow, and the bartender just grinned like he'd seen this all before. Maybe it's the whiskey, maybe it's the tune, but when she said don't let go, I swear the whole place swung. We're two-stepping at midnight, cold beer in my right hand, heartbeat keeping rhythm with the red dust from the band. If tomorrow comes to find us with our boots still in the sand, we'll blame the songs and the bar lights and the way it all began. So play another number, let the neon fade to gold, 'cause nights like this in Texas are the ones you never hold. Me and the boys clock out when the daylight fades, head to that old pine bar where memories are made. Jesse's got stories you'd swear came from a song. Tommy swears he's right even when he's dead wrong. We line up our seats like it's Friday church, same bar, real view where we laugh through the hurt. Yeah, we see the world through a bar rail line, cold beer truth and a busted up sign, talking about dreams we left behind, women we loved and the reasons we're blind. Maybe life's crooked, maybe we fall, but through the bar rail we see it all. There's a neon buzz humming over our heads, like a lighthouse calling all the walking dead. We ain't perfect men, never claimed to be, but this dusty old counter sets our spirits free. We watch the world spin while the jukebox plays, finding our balance in our own rough ways. Yeah, we see the world through a bar rail line, cold beer truth and a busted up sign, talking about dreams we left cold beer truth and a busted up sign. Some folks run, but we just unwind, finding our faith in a Saturday shine. Maybe life's crooked, maybe we fall, but through the bar rail we see it all. So pull up a stool if you lost your way. We'll raise one up to another long day. There's a bar off Highway 7 where the neon flickers low, where the jukebox keeps on humming songs from 30 years ago. Old men nurse their bourbon like it's all they've ever known, and the barkeep's got a Bible, but he never takes it home. There's a woman in the corner with a heartbreak in her eyes. Says she came from Amarillo just to watch her past go by. A drifter with a six-string swaps his stories for a beer, and every fool who walks inside leaves something broken here. In that rusty Texas bar where the nights don't ever end, you can spill your darkest secrets, call a stranger your best friend. Where the whiskey tells the truth and the lies don't get too far. Yeah, the whole damn world feels honest in that rusty Texas bar. There's a cowboy at the counter with the dust still on his boots. Says he lost his only paycheck chasing dreams he couldn't prove, but he laughs like it don't matter. Says he's lived a wilder life than any man who ever tried to play it safe and do it right. And the band starts up at midnight, fiddle cries like it's in pain, but folks keep tapping worn out flows like they don't feel the rain. In that rusty Texas bar where the nights don't ever end, you can spill your darkest secrets, call a stranger your best friend. Where the whiskey tells the truth and the lies don't get too far. Yeah, the whole damn world feels honest in that rusty Texas bar. Chasing who you think you are, there's a seat for every story in that rusty Texas bar. this house with calloused hands and steady eyes. Mama kept the garden growing underneath the Texas skies. Daddy taught me every fence line, every creek bed on this land. Said a family's only stronger when it learns to understand. Ain't much fancy here to show, but what we've got still means the most. We've got roots in this red dirt, blood in these fields, stories in the timbers and truth in the yields. Every sunrise reminds us what this life's worth, holding on together with our boots in this red earth. Yeah, storms may come and times might hurt, but we stand tall with roots in this red dirt. Sunday mornings on the porch, you hear the screen door creak and swing. Grandma's humming through the kitchen, making biscuits while she sings. There's a pride in keeping old ways, living just the way they've always been, passing down the heart and history from the ones who came before us then. Times are changing, that's for sure, but some things you don't let go of anymore. We got roots in this red dirt, blood in these fields, stories in the timbers and truth in the yields. Every sunrise reminds us what this life's worth, holding on together with our boots in this red earth. Yeah, storms may come and times might hurt, but we stand tall with roots in this red dirt. When the world gets loud and restless, I walk the trail behind the barn, hear the echoes of my people living steady, standing strong. This land ain't just a place we're living, it's the fire that keeps us warm. We got roots in this red dirt, blood in these fields, stories in the timbers and truth in the yields. Every sunrise reminds us what this life's worth, holding on together with our boots in this red earth. And when my days are done, lay me in this same dirt, 'cause I was born and raised with roots in this red dirt. He was born with a highway humming low beneath his feet, a restless kind of heartbeat that never missed a beat. I met him in a roadside bar where strangers come and go. Something in his wandering eyes felt like a place I'd always known. He said he ain't the staying type, his boots don't learn to stay. The world keeps calling out his name 1,000 miles away. But when he held me in that quiet dusk outside the county line, I knew I loved a man who'd never fully, truly be just mine. He's loving a rambling man with a suitcase for a plan. He'll kiss you soft at sundown, then be gone by dawn again. But somehow in the leaving, I still feel him in my hands. There's a wild kind of beauty in loving a rambling man. claims a shifting sand. I know the truest part of him returns to where my heartbeat stands. So some love is built on fences, some love on settling down, but ours is in the spaces between his leaving and this town. And every time he drives away, I whisper that I can't, because I'd rather love a wanderer than lose the heart of that man. It's loving a rambling man with a suitcase for a plan. He'll kiss you soft at sundown and be gone by dawn again. But somehow in the leaving, I still feel him in my hands. There's a wild kind of beauty in loving a rambling man. So let the wheels keep spinning, let the highway take his hand. I'll be right here waiting, loving my rambling man. Met her off a county road where the fading gravel ends. Boots kicked up the summer dust, wind tangled in her grin. She said the world is wide enough for two hearts on the run, and loving me was easy like the stillness when the day is done. We drove beneath the Texas sky, the stars hung low and wide, radio playing something rough but softening inside. She said, keep your wheels spinning, boy, just don't you spin away. And I learned that holding someone close don't mean you have to stay. It's a love with a taste of freedom, like a long road out of town, like a kiss that says she's with me, but she'll never tie me down. She's a calm inside the lightning, she's the fire in the breeze. Yeah, love with a taste of freedom feels exactly right to me. Promises we can't keep, offenses we don't need. She lets me chase my open skies and I let her be free. Some folks think love's a shackle, something heavy, something planned, but ours is built on trust and dust and long nights hand in hand. Maybe real love's not a warning, maybe real love lets you roam. Maybe freedom's just a feeling of knowing you can always come home. It's a love with a taste of freedom, like a long road out of town, like a kiss that says she's with me, but she'll never tie me down. She's the calm inside the lightning, she's a fire in the breeze. Yeah, love with a taste of freedom feels exactly right to me. So here's to hearts that wander but never drift apart, to the quiet Texas evening where freedom learns the shape of love. There's a flag on my porch with one proud star, waving in the wind like a battle-scarred heart. Red for the blood, white for the fight, blue for the sky that owns the night. From the Rio Grande up to Amarillo Plains, Texas runs deeper than the roots in my veins. It's a lone star rising, bold and true, with a fire that burns in a red, white, blue. From wide open roads to the old dance halls, Texas stands strong and never falls. Raise that banner to the endless sky. This is home, and that's the reason why. A sunset glow, blue bonnet fields in a springtime show, the sound of boots on a hardwood floor and a six-string humming through an open door. Every town's got a story carved in stone. Every Texan knows they're never alone. It's a lone star rising, bold and true, with a fire that burns in a red, white, blue. From wide open roads to the old dance halls, Texas stands strong and never falls. Raise that banner to the endless sky. This is home, and that's the reason why. Some call it pride, but it's more than that. It's a cowboy spirit in a sweat-stained hat. It's a promise kept, it's a born right claim. Texas lightning running in your name. It's a lone star rising, bold and true, with a fire that burns in a red, white, blue. From the dust of the past to the years ahead, Texas is alive in every word we said. Raise that banner, let the whole world see. Texas pride lives strong in folks like me. When the night gets quiet and the wind blows through, that lone star whispers, I'm here with you. Thin and the towns are miles apart, where the diesel smoke and sunrise paint a story on your heart. Mama said the world is wider than a back road ever shows, but I found more truth in gravel than the place the city folks go. There's a diner off of 40 where the truckers trade their dreams, and the jukebox keeps on spinning songs about the in-betweens. I learned to measure life in markers, not in money 'cause every stretch of lonely pavement taught me how to reconcile. And this is life between the highways, where the dust never stays down, where your story writes itself in every outskirt of a town. No promises, no fences, just the wind that shows the way. Yeah, I'm built for life between the highways, and I'm staying here to stay. Some folks chasing neon signs, the noise of narrow streets, but I chase open heavens and the quiet Texas heat. You won't find my name in records or in some downtown parade, but you see my soul in sunsets, only back roads ever made. Baby, freedom's just a space between two roads you choose to take. Maybe home is just a place that lives behind the mess you make. And this is life between the highways, where the dust never stays down, where your story writes itself in every outskirt of a town. No promises, no fences, just a wind that shows the way. Yeah, I'm built for life between the highways, and I'm staying here to stay. So if you're lost along the shoulder with no place to call your own, come find me where the highways end and the wild turns into home. Neon buzzing over crackwood floors, same old jukebox singing and worn out chords. Boot prints tangled in a late night haze, cold beer running like the good old days, a steel string cry on a Friday night, whiskey burning like a barroom fight. Nothing fancy in a slice of town, just a place where the lonely settle down. Give me beer on tap, that amber shine, a shot of whiskey to unwind, in a honky-tonk bar where the lights stay low and the stories get loud when the night starts to grow. Yeah, this heartbeat's best out here, drowned in smoke, songs and beer. Two-step lovers spinning past last call, laughing wild as the dust starts to fall. Old bar stools with busted backs, holding dreams and a few worn-out facts. Barkeep knows when a man's had enough and when he's just trying to look tough. Every sinner's got a tale to spell, every heartbreak gets its refill. Give me beer on tap, that amber shine, a shot of whiskey to unwind, in a honky-tonk bar where the lights stay low and the stories get loud when the night starts starts to grow. Yeah, this heart beats best out here, drowned in smoke and songs and beer. Some chase fortune, some chase fame, but I chase neon calling my name. Red dirt road led me back each time, where the music bleeds into the rhyme. Give me beer on tap, that amber shine, a shot of whiskey to draw the line, in a honky-tonk bar where the truth hits slow and every lost soul finds a place to go. Yeah, this life feels right out here, drowned in smoke, songs and beer. Where a man stands tall and won't break a bend. Boot heels echo down old Main Street, and every handshake means what you speak. Got a rusty truck, but it runs just fine, and a backbone built from a red dirt line. I got pride in my pocket, fire in my stride, a freeborn style no one can hide. Raised on skies wide open and a heart unbound, a spirit too wild to ever pin down. Yeah, this is my truth, it ain't refined, just freedom talking in a Texas state of mind. Taste for the night where the light runs free. Lone star shining on a long dirt road, and a soul too stubborn to do what it's told. Every scar I wear is a story kept of the hills I've climbed and the lines I've stepped. I got pride in my pocket, fire in my stride, a freeborn style no one can hide. Raised on skies wide open and a heart unbound, a spirit too wild to ever pin down. Just freedom talking in a Texas state of mind. You can take the highway, you can chase the fame, but I'll stay rooted where they know my name. Where a man's good word is a crown he wears, and freedom's more than the breath we share. I got pride in my pocket, fire in my stride, a freeborn style no one can hide. Raised on skies wide open and a heart unbound, a spirit too wild to ever pin down. Yeah, this is my truth, this life I ride, with Texas freedom running full and wide. If you're searching for me, just follow the sign where red dirt dreams and free souls align. I've been rolling down Highway 6 Outbreak since the break of dawn, with a cafe cup and the radio on. These small town signs feel like old friends' names, from Waco's lights to the fields near James. Every mile marker knows my tune, and the sky turns red like a wild sun's wound. I ain't rich in gold, but the truth I own is this wide Texas road feels like home. There's dust on my boots, Texas in my bones, a map of little towns carved deep in my soul. From dance hall nights to those gravel roads where every goodbye left a story untold. I ain't looking for glory, just a place I belong, with dust on my boots and Texas in my bones. Pulled into Lampasas when the evening fell, heard a fiddle cry behind the old hotel. A girl in boots said, "Boy, you look tired," but a smile burned bright like a prairie fire. We talking about dreams we keep tucked away, how the road takes much, but it lets you stay. And when the wind shifts soft through the mesquite trees, it whispers truth like it's talking to me. There's dust on my boots, Texas in my bones, a map of little towns carved deep in my soul. From dance all nights to those gravel roads where every goodbye left a story untold. I ain't looking for glory, just a place I belong, with dust on my boots and Texas in my bones. Texas in my bones, and every crooked mile still feels like home. From Amarillo winds to the Huntsville pines, I'm writing my life on these broken lines. I ain't looking for glory, just a place I call my own, with dust on my boots and Texas in my bones. Her boots by the door, jeans a little worn. She pours black coffee in my old tin cup, says the world can wait till we load this truck. The wind kicks dust like a Texas tune, and her smile hits me like a high noon June. It's that dust and coffee love, grounded deep but wild enough. Tastes like freedom, feels like home. In her arms I ain't alone. No fancy words, no skies above, just her and me, that dust and coffee love. She leans on the rail of the porch we built, laughs at the stains on my shirt and guilt. Says the life ain't clean, but neither are we. We're just two hearts running wild and free. The radio hums some red dirt line, and she fits my soul like a classic rhyme. It's that dust and coffee love, grounded deep but wild enough. Tastes like freedom, feels like home. In her arms I ain't alone. No fancy words, no skies above, just her and me, that dust and coffee love. Every sunrise paints paints her gold. Every mile makes our story told. If life's a long, hard gravel road, she's the only place I ever go. It's that dust and coffee love, simple, strong, and tough enough. Tastes like freedom, feels like home, like we're meant to roam. Through every storm, through push and shove, I choose her, that dust and coffee love. Texas wind in her hair, my hand in her glove. That's the truth of all dust and coffee love. Stones never sleep, where the wind keeps pushing forward like it's got a soul to keep. My old man said, son, the world ain't something you outrun, but the blacktop called my name before my life had even begun. I learned early that the back roads tell the truth, the maps don't show. Every cracked up county line's another place I had to go. And these worn out boots have carried every dream I couldn't have. Yeah, the road ain't just a journey, hell, it's how I stay alive. I was built for the highway, born for the long way round. Got a heartbeat like an engine, and it hates to settle down. If I ever lose direction, I just listen to the sound of the wheels that keep on rolling till they find another town. There's a freedom in the sunrise when it hits an empty lane, like the sky's been waiting on me just to lift the weight and pain. Some folks chase the future, some are haunted by the past, but I've learned the beauty of a life that never needs to last. And every mile reminds me why I never learned to stay. Home is somewhere shifting with the lines that fade away. I was built for the highway, born for the long way round. Got a heartbeat like an engine, and it hates to settle down. If I ever lose direction, I just listen to the sound of the wheels that keep on rolling till they find another town. When my story finally ends and the dust begins to rise, let the highway take me onward under big West Texas skies. I was built for the highway, born for the long way round. Got a heartbeat like an engine, and it hates to settle down. If I ever lose direction, I just listen to town. Never meant to spill my soul tonight, but this bottle's got a way of getting words just right. Sitting at a table with a jukebox low, watching every memory start to take control. I ain't the kind that lets his guard fall down, but the amber glow keeps spinning me around. Every sip cuts deeper than the last, pulling honesty up from the past. Whiskey makes the truth come out, all the things I never talk about, like the scars I hide and the dreams I doubt, and the love I lost I still care about. Yeah, these small town nights don't fool around. Whiskey makes the truth come out. There's a storm inside I never let folks see, but this fire in the glass pulls the real from me. Talking like a man without the walls I build, letting secrets slip I'm meant to keep concealed. Some say it's weakness, but I know it's real. Sometimes you gotta break a little just to heal. And all that weight I never speak aloud, stars rising like thunder in a cloud. Whiskey makes the truth come out, all the things I never talk about, like the scars I hide and the dreams I doubt, and the love I lost I still care about. Yeah, these small town nights don't fool around. Whiskey makes the truth come out. Maybe it ain't pretty, maybe it ain't clean, but honesty was never meant to sound pristine. And if tomorrow brings regret or pain, tonight I'm letting go of what remains. Whiskey makes the truth come out. No running, hiding, twisting around. It hits the heart harder than the mouth, till the walls collapse and the soul spills out. Guess that's what these midnight pours are about. Whiskey makes the truth come out. Whiskey makes the truth come out. I got a map full of dust in the glove box, babe. Highways drawn like veins through this wild, wide state. You climbed in my truck with that runaway grin, said you're not scared of where the blacktop ends, And I swear every mile got brighter with you, like the sun found a reason to break on through. And the wheels kept turning like they knew our names. Two hearts in the wind beating just the same. 'Cause love and the road always right side by side, like a long stretch of freedom on a warm July night, with your hand in mine and the stars running free. I don't know where I'm going, but you're going with me. Yeah, love and the road, babe, they both set me free. Wherever I wander, you're riding with me. We pass small towns fading off in the rearview glass, neon signs flickering where the night rolls past. You laughed at the stories that the truck stops told, said the road feels warmer when it's shared with a soul. And I looked at you, girl, like a promise kept true. Yeah, the road ain't lonely 'cause it runs to you. And the wheels kept singing in that old steel frame, two shadows dancing in the headlight flame. 'Cause love and the road always right side by side, like a long stretch of freedom on a warm July night, with your hand in mine and the stars running free. I don't know where I'm going, but you're going with me. Yeah, love and the road, baby, they both set me free. Where I wander, you're riding with me. Maybe someday we'll slow it down, find a porch light glowing in a quiet town. But not tonight, no, the wind's too sweet and your heart beats wild in the passenger seat. 'Cause love and the road always right side by side, and I found both burning in your soft brown eyes, with your hand in mine and the stars running free. I don't care where it ends, girl, you're in it with me. Yeah, love and the road, babe, they both set me free. Wherever I wander, you're riding with me. Yeah, past the traffic lights and the noise that never sleeps, where the blacktop turns to gravel and the air gets wild and sweet. I pull my truck to the shoulder just to breathe the open sky, 'cause the concrete never taught me how to truly feel alive. Billboards fade to fence lines and the skyline slips away. Cotton fields roll easy like they've waited out the day. There's a peace in every mile where the dust begins to rise, and the only sound that matters is the wind that never lies. Out where the city ends, just where my life begins, where the road runs free like a long forgotten friend. No rules to hold me down, no voices closing in. I find my truth again, where the city ends. Neon signs are nothing next to a burning Texas dust, and the stars feel like a promise in a world I know I trust. I've chased 1,000 skylines, but they never felt like home, not the way a quiet back road does when I'm driving all alone. Maybe I was born for dust and wind, for nights that start where town where the city ends is where my life begins, where the road runs free like a long forgotten friend. No rules to hold me down, no voices closing in. I find my truth again. So if you're feeling lost beneath those towers made of glass, follow me past the county line where real life starts at last, and where the city ends is where my